Hi friends, welcome to Adda 24/7. We are in a special mini marathon for RBW. Okay, and don't forget to watch the full marathon on Friday. Okay, this Friday, just one day before the exam. It's a huge marathon which will be there. And this marathon will be covering many questions, many almost 50 to 60 questions. Okay, in this marathon today. So watch all the marathons and also watch the 6 a.m. schedule of mine. Every day I take fresh questions on RBWM. So watch them fully. Now let's start. Say this. We'll be covering the objective questions on RBWM today. Okay. First one. As per the bank's commitment under banking codes and standards framed by BCSBI, banks are to advise the customers the change in the minimum balance condition dash days in advance. Means what? If your bank is going to change the, let's say, some code, some minimum balance of your account. So how many days in advance should we inform the customer? Is it 90 days? Is it 60 days? Is it 30 days? Or is it 15 days? Now this is what you have to check. Okay, think over it. By now you should be knowing the answer. Yeah. So it is everyone. What is it? What should it be? We have to inform the customer. It is, okay, I'll move it fast then. Okay, the answer is 30 days. Type in the comment section. Everyone type in the comment section. First, I will check the answer from your side and then I'll give the answer because exam is yours. I've already cleared all these exams. Okay, next one. As per the bank's commitment under banking codes and standards framed by BCSBI, where a customer has not opted for a passbook, the bank are to send the statement of account on dash basis. So if the customer has not opted for passbook, if there is some customer who doesn't want the passbook, okay, there are many customers in the branch, okay. So how do we send this statement of that account? Do we send it weekly or fortnightly or bi-weekly or monthly? Type in the comment section. Let me see it in the comment section. Okay, I'll just wait for 2 minutes. Okay. So the answer is, what is the answer? Yes, I'm seeing in the comment section. The answer is correct. Monthly. It is monthly. Okay. See here, I'll be checking the answer what you give. And based on that, then I'll answer it later. Because as I told you, exam is yours. Okay. Next one. As per the bank's commitment under banking codes and standards framed by BCSBI. Okay, now we'll call only BCSBI. Okay. As per the bank's commitment under BCSBI, the last few transactions in the account can be seen by the customer at the counter, ATM, internet banking, and mobile banking. So last few transactions, few means what? It depends on bank to bank. Some banks give 5 transactions, some banks give 10 transactions, some banks give only 3 transactions. So where can it be seen? And depending on the medium also, they are different. Okay, at the counter, ATM, internet, mobile, A and D only, A only, B, C, A and D only means basically A, B, C, D all. Okay, and A to D all, B, C, A and D and A to D all. Both are same only, no? Yeah. Okay, just consider 3 only. Okay, let's see. Okay, so what is the answer now? Yes, it is. Where? Okay, let me see again. So the answer is C, correct? All of them. See here, mini statement can be seen everywhere nowadays, isn't it? It can be seen at the counter by going to the bank. It can be seen ATM, internet, mobile banking. And now mobile banking means I can call it SMS also. Now the mini statements are available on SMS also. Okay. So everywhere it's available. So the customer can see it anywhere. Next one. One sec. As per the commitment under BCSBI. Now we won't call all these banking codes and standards. So directly as per the commitment under BCSBI, which of the following statement is not correct? Now look at this. We want not correct in context of no frill account. What is no frill account? What is no frill account? Everyone. No frill means in the comment section. What is a no frill account? Jandan account, right? Jandan. Keep it very simple. No frill means Jandan. Some banks call it that BCBS, basic banking, right? That account also. So what is not true? You want not true. Now focus on this question. It is not true. It's not. I don't want what is correct. I want what is wrong. It can be no balance account. It could be very low minimum balance. Number of transactions and nature of transactions can be restricted. None of the above. So which of them is not correct? Now give me the answer, everyone. Type in the comment section, everyone, okay? So the answer is yes. So not correct. So answer is D, none of the above, correct. I am seeing in the comment section also, all of them are true. None of them is false. Zero balance, no balance account. It could be very low minimum balance. Number of transactions can be restricted, right? So the answer is this. Fine. It is none of the above. Okay. Got it, everyone? Next one. Chalo. As per the bank's commitment under BCSBI, the customer is required to be informed dash in advance that the account has been classified as dormant or inoperative account. So if I want to inform the customer that the account is dormant, how should I inform it? 1 month means how many days in advance should I inform that customer? 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, 6 months. What is the answer now? Everyone. It is dormant, means it's moving towards dormancy. See here, we don't inform that customer. Even I know. In the branch, we don't inform, but we need to inform as per the RBI's this BCSBI. Okay? It should be, what is the answer? Comment section, everyone. Type in the comment section. The answer is, what is the answer? It is 3 months. I am seeing in the comment section also. Many of you are typing correctly. See, it's 3 months. Okay, it should be well in advance. Suppose if any account is becoming dormant, you must inform that customer 3 months in advance. Okay. Remember, these are important questions in your this RBWM. Okay. You'll see them in the exam. Many of them you'll see it in the exam. As per the bank's commitment under BCSBI, if the bank decides to close an account of a customer for a valid reason, the dash notice is to be given in advance. So, how many days notice? 30, 25, 15 or 10? How many days notice is to be given to the customer? Suppose if I want to close that account. Now, close that account means what? The question over here is, who will close the account? See here, even the bank can close the account of that customer. Even the bank. Because valid reasons, whatever we want. Suppose if the customer is not operating properly or the customer is not at all profitable, even for non-profitability, the accounts are closed by the banks. Okay. So that's why, remember, it can be non-profitable or the customer's this behavior in the sense, not personal behavior, financial behavior. If that is wrong, you are seeing some problem in that account, means some hawala like transactions, too many withdrawals, too many in savings account, too many deposits, huge amounts. So these are all the signs of some seriousness. In that case, bank can close the account on its own. But before closing that account, we need to give the notice to that customer. So how many days notice is required? Everyone. How many days? That is the question. The answer is 30 days. Correct. 30 days notice is to be given to that customer. As per the bank's commitment under BCSBI, for a failed ATM transaction, banks are to reimburse amount of the customer within dash from the date of receipt. So I'll put it dash over here. Within dash from the date of receipt of the customer complaint. So whenever the customer gives the complaint that there is a failed transaction or something like this, in that case, in how many days does the bank have to clear this matter and credit that amount to that customer? 3, 7, 10 and 12. What is the answer? 3, 7, 10 and 12. Now it has been changed to earlier it was 12, but now it has been changed to 7. Okay. Now the customer has to be the transaction has to be settled within 3 days, 7 days. Okay. Next one. As per the bank's commitment under BCSBI, here I am covering this topic BCSBI and technology today because these are important topics. So mainly you'll find the questions on BCSBI, technology, and there's a third chapter also. But mainly these two. As per the commitment under BCSBI, where there is a delay in reversing the customer for a failed ATM transaction, the bank shall pay a compensation of dash rupees without any request from the customer. So, should bank pay the commitment this fees as such? Firstly, should bank pay the fees? Suppose if there is a failed transaction, ATM customer withdraws from that ATM, but cash doesn't come, but the amount is debited. In that case, what should the bank do? Should the bank firstly it should recover it in 7 days, clear it in 7 days? Okay. So if not done, then what? Now this is what you'll have to answer. Okay. So answer this. Yes, it is. Correct. It is in the comment section. Okay, it is 100 rupees, 100. Okay, 100 rupees charge will be there for the bank. Okay. Let me make one more correction. I have just now seen the recent changes. This 7 days has been changed to 5 days now. As per the commitment under BCSBI, for a failed ATM transaction, banks have to reimburse the amount to the customer within. It's not 7 days now. Okay. It's now T plus 5 days. T plus 5. Okay. This is the latest notification. In the books, it's given as 7. But as per the latest norms, it is T plus 5. We have to follow the latest norms. Okay. So the fine is, if you don't do it in T+5, then what? In that case, the bank will be charged rupees 100 per day. Okay. Next one. As per the commitment under BCSBI, if a check is paid for which the bank has acknowledged that the stop payment instruction and also mentioned that the bank shall not liable for the payment, then means what? Do you understand? Are you getting this question? See this. Check is paid for which the bank has acknowledged the stop payment. Means I had given the stop, so customer had given the stop payment to me. So in the branch, on the sheet, that form, he had given the stop payment request. I had accepted it, but then also the check has got passed. Okay. So in that case, what happens? Means simple question is, customer has given you a stop payment and you have acknowledged it, but the check has passed. In that case, what happens? A, bank shall not be liable if the bank has stated so in the acknowledgement. Bank shall not be liable even if such disclaimer has not been acknowledged. Bank shall pay a compensation to the customer as per the government guidelines. Bank shall pay the compensation to the customer as per the compensation policy of the banks. What is the answer for this? Everyone? It is? Means, are you getting this? The question is, you have given a stop payment, means the customer has given the stop payment to you, you have done it. Okay, you have accepted it, everything, but check has passed. What shall be the answer? A, B, C, and D. Think of it. Type in the comment section. Yes, I am seeing some answers in the comment section. The answer is D, as per the policy of the bank. Remember, it's as per the policy of the bank. Okay. RBI has prescribed that you frame your own policies for such compensations. So bank will have to pay as per that policy. Okay. Next one. Answer. Oh God, I have given the correct answer here. Okay. Chalo. Have you seen this answer? No one na? Okay. Even if you have seen this, close your eyes because you have to give the exam, right? So as per the commitment under BCSBI, if there is a dispute on the paid check from the account, no charges will be taken if the request is received within dash. So if there is a dispute on the paid check from an account, means I have paid some check, some account check had come for the payment, and I have made the payment. Okay. So in that case, no charges will be taken if the request is received within. Request means some dispute for that paid check. So no charges will be taken. So in that case, what is the answer? Check this. Within means that the check has been paid and now there is a dispute on this. Now the dispute request should be received within how many, what period? So the answer is 1 year. Correct. Many of you have typed this as correct. 1 year. The dispute can be raised within 1 year. Okay, by the customer. Next one. As per the bank's commitment under BCSBI, out of date check means what? What is out of date check? Stale check, check with impossible date, February 30th. Check with incomplete date, say February 2011, and all of them. What is out of date check? Out of date. Now this is simple. Everyone should answer this. It is very simple. Yes. Out of date check means what? What do you say, guys? Out of date check. It is? Yes. It is? Everyone? It is? Comment section. Comment section. Correct. It is stale check. Okay. Out of date check means stale check. Okay. What is the stale check now? In how many months does the check become stale? Type in the comment section. In how many months does the check become stale now as per our normal banking practice? In how many months it is? Does the check become stale? Yes, 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 it is. 3 months, correct. It is in 3 months. Every 3 months the check becomes stale. 3 months means if I write the check today and 3 months are passed after this, so the check will be of no value. Okay. Next one. As per the bank's commitment under BCSBI, if a bank plans to close its branch and shift the branch basically, it will give prior notice of dash, means how many days. Okay. If there is no other branch or no other branch of any bank functioning at that center. So means I'm planning to shift my branch. Okay. If there is no other branch of the same bank, in fact, it's not any bank. So if I'm planning to shift my branch, I'll have to give the prior notice of how many days, months, whatever it is, months, if there is no other branch of the bank functioning at that center. What is the answer for this? How many months notice is required? This is a difficult one. This is a difficult one. Everyone, think over it. So the answer is, everyone, it is how many months notice means I'm shifting the branch. So how many months notice is required? Shifting the branch. It is 3 months, correct. 3 months notice is required to the customers. Mainly it is displayed in the branch only. Branches as well as means it is displayed in the branch. Okay. Next one. As per the bank's commitment under BCSBI, if a bank plans to close its branch or shift its branch, it will give a prior notice. If there is a branch of any other bank functioning at that center, means if there is a branch of any other bank, now there is another bank also. I am a SBI and there is another branch of Bank of India. So in that case, what is the notice period I'll have to give to that customer? What do you think, guys? Notice means there is another branch functioning in that area. Another branch. Okay. Think over it. This is also difficult one. Okay. Comment section. Comment section. Yes, the answer is 2 months. 2 months notice. If there is another branch functioning in that area of any other bank also, or your bank also, you might be having 2 branches in the similar area, right? There are many banks who are having just walking distance of 5 minutes, 2 to 3 branches. So that can also happen. Next one. As per the bank's commitment under BCSBI, in case of death of one joint account holder, the other joint account holder, in case of ERS accounts or FRS accounts, receives the payment as Now this is something difficult, isn't it? Joint account, there are two customers, A and B. Okay. Now the one of them expires, dies. Okay. The other joint account holder, in case of E or S or F or S, E or S means what? Either or survivor. F or S means what? Former or survivor. Okay. In that case, either of these cases receives the payment as nominee, sole owner of the balance, trustee of the legal heirs, and any of the above. Quite difficult one. Quite difficult. Everyone think over it. Quite difficult. It is very difficult. Huh? This is a real test of your banking. It is received as trustee of the legal heirs. This is very important. Remember, in ERS, it's either or survivor. Means both of them can operate the account and the account is owned by both of them. But in FRS, former or survivor, it means the first holder is the owner of that account until the time that person is alive. And the second person becomes the owner when the first person expires. Up till that time in FRS, the second person is not the owner of that account. Okay, clear, very clear. And whenever this first person dies in either of these cases, the second person receives the payment as trustee. Trustee. Okay, it's not the owner. I've seen some of you typing as B, sole owner. No, that person becomes the trustee. Okay. Next one. As per the bank's commitment under BCSBI, in case of ERS or FRS, if the death of one account holder, the payment shall be taken by dash. If there is no nomination, if there is a nomination in the account. So twisting questions. Earlier one, ERS, FRS, both were there, right? Now one person expired, so that other person got the payment. But in this case, what has happened now? They have given a nomination also. So now one person expires. First one expires. Let's say first one expires. So in that case, the payment will be received by whom? Nominee or that second person? Isn't it twisting? Everyone? Twisting, isn't it? Difficult one? Because such questions are asked to you in exam. What is the answer? Yes? Such questions are asked to you in exam. Nominations here. There is a nomination. So will the money be received by the nominee? Think over it, everyone. Or will it be received by survivor? I'll give you the hint now. Okay. The hint is answer is A or B. Only A or B. C and D, forget it. So answer is only A or B. Now think over it. Isn't it twisting and difficult one? Such questions you'll get it in the exam. So the answer is what? The answer is survivor. Okay? It is not given to the nominee. It is given to the nominee of both if both of them expire. Both of them. Okay? Then only it's given to the nominee. Okay? Again difficult. Similar one only but difficult. See here, same question is seen 3 to 4 times, but the question is different. As per the bank's commitment under BCSBI, and that's why I'm saying join the paid class. There I'll give you the full question bank. Full. whatever. This is our 525 question number. There are almost 700 questions. So you'll get not even 700, more than that. So you'll get the full question back. Okay. So as per the commitment under BCSBI, it's not late. Okay, you can join it now also. You still have 1 week for your exam. So you can definitely join now also and go through that question bank. You'll definitely clear it. Okay. So that's why join it. Join the class ASAP. As per the bank's commitment under BCSBI, in case of ERS or FRS, if there is the death of all the account holders, look at this now, all the account holders, the payment shall be taken by, let's say by, okay, the payment shall be taken by dash if there is a nomination in the account. If there is a nomination, then what? Now this is simple. You must be able to answer this. If there is a nominee, then who will take the payment? Correct? It is the death of both of them have expired. Death of all. In that case, definitely the nominee will get the payment, isn't it? Nominee will get the payment. Okay? Clear? Next one. As per the bank's commitment under BCSBI, the bank will allow the flow of credit to the deceased account. Now, it is complete the following. Yeah? This is, you have to complete the following. So, under BCSBI, bank will allow the flow of credit to the deceased account. Deceased account means what? Somebody is expired. Okay. So, that account, suppose this XYZ person is the holder of that account, single person, not a joint one now. That joint question is gone. This is a new question. It is a single account and happens that the customer has expired. What should you do? Now there is a credit in that customer, in that account. Some 10,000 rupees have come for crediting. What will you do? Will you allow it without any restriction? Will not allow the flow of credit in the deceased account with the permission of survivor or nominee or legal heirs and with the permission of the court. What is the answer? Difficult one. And I'll tell you, many of you will type the answer as D. But remember, the answer is not D. I'm giving you that hint. Answer is not D. Think over it now. So the answer is yes. The bank will allow. Will it allow? D is not the answer. So answer is this. Will not allow. See here, logic is very simple. If a person expires, your contract with that customer immediately expires. Immediately. The time you come to know about the death of that customer. See here, there are three ways in which the account can become this closed down. Okay. Means the contract can end. One is death of that customer. Second is lunatic. Lunatic means the customer becomes mad. And third one, the case is bankruptcy. In either of these three cases, the contract between the customer and the bank becomes this void. Okay. So in that case, bank will not allow the credit into that account. Credit or debit, anything, both. Because there is no contract, there is no account existing after that. Okay. So that is the basic logic. So bank will not allow the flow of credit in the deceased account. Got it, everyone? Clear? Okay. Chalo. Okay, chalo, move on to the next one. Okay. As per the bank's commitment under BCSBI, the premature payment of a term deposit in deceased account. So premature payment in the deceased account. Okay, somebody is having that FD with you, and then that person expires, so that account will have to be closed. So this premature payment in terms of deceased account will be permitted without any premature penalty clause, will be permitted with a normal premature penalty clause, will not be permitted, will not permit the premature account payment, and at the discretion of the bank. So what is the rule? If somebody expires, then what? Yeah. If somebody expires, then you should pay the premature payment, or should you not pay? You'll find the charges. Yeah. Comment section. Type in the comment section. Everyone, comment section. Yes, it is. The answer is without any charges. Correct? You'll have to pay without any charges, because remember the logic is your contract has been closed by that customer now, because that customer has expired. So there is no contract existing. What is the saving? What is the bank account? Bank account is a contract. Okay. Next one. As per the bank's commitment under BCSBI, what time limit has been committed by the bank for release of payment to survivor nominees from the date of receipt of the claim? Nominee from date of receipt. So if some account is closed, means expired. Okay. Now the money will have to be given to that nominee. So in how many days should we give it? 30, 20, 15 or 10? What is the answer? 30, 15, 20 or 10? It is to be given in how many days? Everyone? Think over it. Okay? So the answer is, everyone, it is 15 days. Correct? 15 days. Okay? Within 15 days, you have to make the release the payment to the survivors or the nominee, whatever it is. Okay? Next one. Chala. As per the bank's commitment under BCSBI, which of the following are required by the banks to be provided to the customers in case of loans? Now, in case of loans, what is to be provided to the customer? Most important terms and conditions governing the loan. Sanction letter giving details of the amount of terms and conditions, and amortization schedule, and all of the above. So what is to be given? If a customer is coming for a loan, then which is the important document you must give to that customer? Simple one. See, this is very simple. Okay. Suppose if I come to your branch for loan tomorrow, what will you give me first? Sanction letter? First only. Will you give me sanction letter? How can this happen? Sanction letter happens after appraisal and everything. Okay. So the answer is A. MID. Okay. This is called the most important document. In some books call it MITC. Most important terms and conditions. Some books call it MITD. Most important terms document. Some books call it MID. Most important document. Anything. Logic is important terms and conditions should be made clear to that customer. Okay, before that customer applies for that loan. Okay. Next one. So, as per the commitment under BCSBI, bank have the obligation to provide copy of the loan documents. Which of the following statement in this connection is not correct? Now you want not correct. Huh? Copy of the loan documents. Obligation to provide the copy of the loan documents. So the copy of the loan documents means the documents which the customer has signed. So bank has to provide it to that customer, whatever that customer has signed. Okay. So which of them is not correct? Authenticated copies will be provided. The cost of such copies will be borne by the bank. Cost of all the enclosures quoted in the loan document will also be provided, and none of the above. Which one? Think over it, everyone. Answer is, which one is not correct? Yes. So, what is the answer in this? Not correct. So, none of them is the answer. None of the above. Okay, none of the above is the answer. See here, as per this BCSBI, the bank has to provide all these authenticated copies, means stamped and signed by the bank. Okay, cost of such copies will be borne by the bank, and copies of all the enclosures quoted in the loan document will also be provided. Enclosures means what was the charge for that legal, what was the charge for the valuation, everything will be provided. Okay. As per the commitment under BCSBI, banks are committed to return to the borrower all the securities, title deeds within dash after the repayment of the loan. Once the loan is repaid, and that customer repays all your money, then you have to return the documents, right? So in how many days? Is it 10 days, 15 days, 21 days, or 30 days? In how many days should you return the documents? Within, everyone. Think. 10, 15, 21, 30. The answer is 15 days, correct. Many of you have typed this correct. B, 15 days. Within 15 days, we have to return the documents to that customer. Remember, this is very important. Otherwise, what happens? As the days pass, means suppose if the loan is repaid, customer doesn't come, you also don't think about it. You also forget it. So once 2 years, 3 years pass, the documents which are there, stale documents, these are means earlier documents. There's always a chance that the documents might get misplaced. So that's why return those documents immediately to that customer. Okay. As per the commitment under BCSBI, banks are committed to give their concurrence or otherwise within dash if they receive a request of from the borrower or the bank for transfer of the loan account. Means suppose if you have some borrower has a loan account with your bank. Now that customer wants to transfer that loan. Your service is not okay. Your guys are not okay. the employees don't speak well, they don't give communication well to that customer. In that case, the customer might feel the customer that he or she has to shift the branch, shift the bank. In that case, what happens? In how many days should you give the concurrence? You have to give the acceptance. Okay, and you can't say no in this case. Remember, unless and until there is an NPA, you can't say no to that customer. If I am the customer, I come to your branch, I have to shift this loan from your branch. You can't say no in any case, as far as I am repaying it regularly. Okay. So, in how many days should you give the concurrence? Is it what 10, 15, 10, 15, 21 or 30? Yeah. All these days are important for you. You have to remember these days because they are somewhat near to each other, and there is a tendency or there is a chance that you might forget it. So the answer over here is 21 days. Remember, within 21 days you have to give the concurrence. Okay. Next one. As per the bank's commitment under BCSBI, banks are committed to provide following information to the guarantor when the guarantor is to be obtained, guarantee is to be obtained from him or her. It's not him, it's him or her, right? So there's some guarantor who's coming on board. Okay, means there's a loan to be given. Now there is one person who's becoming a guarantor for that. For what information that guarantor should have? His liability as a guarantor, amount of liability, circumstances in which he will be called upon to pay. So which information should I provide to that new person, new guarantor? Is it A to C, A and B, B and C, A and B? Yeah. Just remove this D. Okay, it is same. Okay, same as B, right? So remove it. So simple one, isn't it? This is quite simple one. You should be able to answer it very fast. Comment section. Give me the comment section. It's very easy. Okay, it is A to C all. Everything should be provided to that guarantor, right? His liability as a guarantor, his or her. When I say his, it means here we shouldn't be gender biased nowadays. Okay, females are at the equality of males now. Okay, so his or her liability as a guarantor, amount of liability, customer circumstances in which he or she will be called for payment. So when is the guarantor called for payment? The guarantor is called for payment when the applicant cannot pay and his security. Very importantly, remember, not only applicant cannot pay and his security is not enough to cover that loan. In that case, if the security of that applicant is enough, then you need not call the guarantor. Okay. Next one. As per the bank's commitment under BCSBI, bank commits themselves to return to the guarantor all the securities and title deeds within dash when the loan is repaid. Same question as earlier. See here, applicant or guarantor, the rule is same. So now answer me. Applicant or guarantor, the rule is same. Just now I told you. What was the rule for that applicant? The rule for that applicant was 15 days. So here also 15 days here. In the eyes of the court of law, guarantor or applicant, they are same. Always remember this. Okay. Their liability remains the same. So that's why the rules also remain almost same only. As per the bank's commitment under BCSBI, bank commits themselves to compensate the customer if a credit card is activated without his consent, without his or her consent, and charges are recovered from him or her. The amount of penalty to be paid in such case will be. So, means customer has some credit card is received by that customer of your bank. You have sent a credit card. Okay. Customer had applied for it. Now he has received that credit card. He or she has received that credit card. But it's still not activated. See, activation of the card is an important step. unless the card is activated. The customer need not be charged on anything. Okay. Otherwise, what happens? Because the customer is not active as of now, right? So in that case, what happens? The amount of penalty to be paid is, in such cases, will be 25% of the value of charges levied, 50% of the value of the charges levied, 10% of the charges value of charges, and 20% of the value of the charges. What is the answer? You got the question? What was the question? Actually, you must understand the question. Bank needs to compensate to that customer. What compensation? What compensation is there? That is the question. 25, 50, 10 or 20? The answer is 20%. This is the answer. This many of us might not know. That's why I gave this answer immediately. Sure, bank has to return the document, if the customer has not activated the card himself or herself, but it has got the activated without his consent, means there is some fraud element. So in that case, compensation needs to be given to that customer, and that is 20% of the values levied, charges levied. Okay. Next one. As per the bank's commitment under BCSBI, bank have the commitment to notify changes in the schedule of fees and charges for the credit card with a prospective effect after giving a notice of at least, means suppose if I am making some changes in the credit card, some changes in the credit card, fees, charges, anything. So in that case, what is the number of days the notice which I should give to that customer? Notice. Okay. What is the notice I should give to that customer? Think over it. 1, 2, 3, 4 months. The answer is 1 month notice. Correct. 1 month. Many of you have typed it correctly. See here. Same rule for that account also. Same rule for this also. So 1 month notice. Okay. Next one. Process of technology. This comes to technology part. BCSBI over. The process of technology implementation in public sector banks started in 1980s with ATM, standalone automated ledger posting machines, total branch automation, and none of the above. So it started in 1980s. And what was the starting point? Think about it, everyone. So the answer is standalone. Correct? It is standalone. It started with standalone automated ledger posting machines. It started with that in 1980s. Okay. Technology part, everything. Which of the following is correct order of use of technology? Correct order of use of technology. Okay. Automated ledger posting machines to total branch automation to networked hubs. So look at the sequence. Okay. ATMs to ledger posting machines to total branch. Automated ledger posting to ATMs to total branch. Automated ledger posting to ATMs to network hubs to total branch. Quite confusing, isn't it? All these. But answer is very simple. Think of the sequence. Go in sequence. Okay. First was automated ledger. From here, it means standalone machine. Just one computer. It was processing. No network. Nothing. Then branches automation took over. And after that, all the branches were connected. So the answer is what? Think of it. Simple. A, isn't it? The answer is A. Automated ledger posting to Total branch 2 network hubs. Remaining all the sequences you'll see they are mixed. Okay, move on. Next one. The implementation of CBS in public sector banks gives the following benefit: increasing availability of the customer database across the products. So availability of customer database across the products. Okay, increase in the scope of cross selling and increase in the score of upselling. Upselling means what? Upselling means selling to that customer higher level products. If that customer comes for, let's say, opening a no frills account or Jandan account, and if you see that customer is able to give money, proper customer, well to go, you can upgrade that customer to from the Jandan account to normal savings account, right? If some customer comes in your branch for, let's say, investment, let's say only FD, so you can upgrade that customer to FD as well as mutual funds as well as insurance. So that is upselling, selling a higher level product. Okay. So implementation of CBS in public sector banks will give what advantage? One, increase in availability of customer database, increase in the scope of the cross selling, then increase in the score of upselling, A and B, B and C, A and C, A to C all. Simple one, isn't it? Simple one. What is the answer? Fourier? Yes. Isn't it simple? A to C. Correct? A to C all. Got it? Next one. In the technology initiatives in the retail banking, which model out of the following has been used by foreign banks? In this technology part, foreign banks are using which model? Outsourced, blended, proprietary, and mix of these. What are the foreign banks using? Which models are used by the foreign banks? Yes. Outsourced, blended, proprietary, or mix. Think of it. See, our foreign banks, many of us are not conversant with, right? So, which is the model these guys are using? Foreign banks are using. Here, foreign bank means what? Foreign bank means all that Citibank, HSBC. These are all foreign banks. DBS. So these are all foreign banks. So which is the model these guys they are using? Outsourced model. Remember, outsourced. Foreign banks always use the outsourced model. Okay. Next one. In the technology initiatives in the retail banking, which model out of the following has been used by new and old private banks? So foreign banks used what? Outsourced. So new and old private bank. New and old private banks means what? New private means what? New private means HDFC, ICICI. These are all new private banks. Which are the old private banks? Karur Vaishya Bank, which were formed earlier than 1994. Karur Vaishya Bank or this Karnataka Bank. These banks were formed earlier. Federal Bank. Okay. So in technology initiatives, which of the following models have been used by new and old private banks? Outsourced, blended, proprietary, and mix. So which models do the Indian private banks follow? Yeah. They always follow. Think of it. Think now. See here, foreigners are following outsourcing. So what will these guys follow? It is, yes, blended. Okay, blended model. It is blended model which they are following. Just 1 minute. Huh? So the answer is, everyone, here, by new and old private bank, it is a blended form. Okay, blended. Blended means what? Blended is a mixture of in-house as well as this outsource. Total mixture of these. Okay. So Indian private banks, new and old, they follow the blended format. Next one. In the technology initiatives in the retail banking, which model out of the following has been used by public sector banks? Now, public sector, your banks. Which is the model used by your banks, public sector? Everyone. Yeah. By public sector, yes. Answer is C, proprietary model. Okay, C, their own model. Always remember, these public sector banks used this proprietary in-house. Proprietary means in-house. Okay, developed in-house. That is the meaning of proprietary. Okay. Next, in the retail liabilities and asset side, the software developed mainly software. Okay, the software developed mainly to capture the following information, means liabilities on asset side both, huh? Static information, updated information, transaction information, and analytics and alerts. So this what does it capture? Suppose if I am implementing a new software in my bank, that software should capture what? Static. Static means what? Name, date, date of birth, address. These are all static informations. Updated. This is related to finance. Financial means salary of that person or business income. Yeah, that goes on changing. Transaction. What is the transaction this guy is doing? What is the major purchases per month this guy is doing? Okay. Analytics and alerts. So alerts to this customer. So what should it capture? New software should have which of the following features? A to D all, A to C, ACD, BCD. What is the option? Simple one, isn't it? Very simple. What is the answer over here? It is A to D all of them, isn't it? It is A to D all. Of course, software means what? It should cover all the features. Alert should be there, transaction information should be there, updated information should be there, static information should be there, isn't it? In case of retail liabilities and asset side, the software developed to capture static information along with other information. Okay, so that is what we have discussed now. The static information for this purpose does not include which of the following? Account opening, basic loan origination data, income details at different frequencies, and none of the above. So static means what? Which doesn't change. So which information is not a part of static? Yes. Which information is not a part of static information? What did I tell you about static? Static means what? Static. Once it is done, it's over. Name of that person changes every now and then. No. Date of birth of that person changes? No. Address might change. In many cases, that is also same. But what about that income? Income details. Income details go on changing. So is it a static part? No, isn't it? It's not a static part. So income details at different frequencies. This is the dynamic part. It is not included over here. Got it, everyone? Next one. Information from the disbursement of loans to final settlement in loan accounts. Operation details in liability accounts are a part of which of the following types of information for the retail banking purpose, which is captured by the software. Disbursement of loans to final settlement in the loan accounts and operation details in the liability accounts. So operation details on the liability, what are the transactions going on? Then disbursement of loans. These are part of what? Is it a part of static information or updated or transaction or analytics and alerts? See here, what are we talking of? We are talking of disbursement of loan. Disbursement is a transaction to final settlement. Settlement means also transaction. Operation details in the liability account, that is also transaction. Means we are talking of only transactions, whatever transactions are happening in that account. So definitely that is called as what? It is called as transaction information. Okay, C is the answer. Transaction information. Okay, got it, everyone? It is called as transaction information. Clear? Move on. Chalo. Technology in retail banking also include other supporting software like AML, credit card processing, data warehouse, and loan origination. So what all will be included in what do you mean by the supporting software? See, the supporting software over here means there is always a main software that is called as CBS, core banking software. Every bank has it. Then we add to it various patches. What are those patches? As I go on adding the product, I'll be adding those patches. Suppose today I add credit card. I was not having earlier credit card. Now I am selling it. So I'll add that credit card. Earlier I was not selling, let's say, consumer loans. Now I'm selling it. So I'll add that patch. So as I go on adding the patches, which patches are there? So what is the answer over here? That is important. AML, credit card processing, data warehouse, and loan origination process. So what are the patches? Think over it. Okay, think over it. The answer is yes. Correct. It is in the comment section. A to D all correct. All these are patches. AML, credit card, data warehouse, loan origination. All these are added later, right? Next one. Dash is a product that empowers banks to deliver products and services through fully assisted self-service channel that capitalizes on bank existing internet banking capability. So bank's existing internet banking capability. Which is this model? Name of the model is important. Modeling, advisor, alerts, and networking. Very important one. Very important one from exam perspective. I want the answer from your side now. Very important one. So the answer is, that's why I said this is the important question in your here. The meaning of advisor, everything that I've already explained in the paid classes. That's why I'm saying join these classes right now. Recorded videos are also available. If you miss out on any class, you can get the recorded videos of that. So advisor model, okay? It empowers the banks to deliver the products and services through a fully assisted self-service channel. Self-service means the customer can himself or herself use it without the assistance of any bank staff. Okay? That is the meaning of self-service. Got it? Move on. Important key modules of advisor do not include. Now, advisor module does not include. Do not, huh? Customer interface and advisor interface, audio, video support, co-browsing, and none of the above. Simple one, very simple. Yeah. It does not include. So tell me one thing, customer interface should, here, forget this advisor model. Think of it logically. Any interaction with your customer through software, what should it include? Customer interface means the way in which customer can discuss with you, right? And advisor interface means advisor is, this is basically related to wealth management. Second is audio video support. So audio video support should be there. Co-browsing. Co-browsing means along with this, whatever we are dealing in this website, we should be able to browse something else also urgently. So all the things are needed. So answer is none of the above. Okay. Which is not included, it's none of the above. All the things are included. All these points are included over here. Okay. Remember this. Okay. Chalo. We'll stop over here, but before going, I would suggest you everyone. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Shall we do one more? Okay. Let's do one more. Let's do one more. Everyone. Okay. Chalo. What are the key modules of customer analytics in technology in retail banking? Key modules of customer analytics. Customer analytics means customer's knowledge, what the customer is doing, what are the transactions of that customer, what are the behavior habits, purchasing habits of that customer. That is customer analytics. So what are the key modules? Campaign management, cross-sell and product holding analysis, attrition and loyalty analysis, and all of the above. So what is the answer? Yes. What should it include? Campaign management. What is campaign management? If I run a campaign, new campaign for my new product, so that should be, all the details should be there. Cross-selling, attrition. Attrition means how many customers are going out, how many customers are coming back. Okay. So which are the key modules? The answer is D. Correct? D. D. That is the answer. Okay. So chalo, let's stop over here. Okay. Before going, everyone, join the Power Pack revision batch for RBWM. Everyone. Started just 3-4 days back, but recorded videos are available. As I told you, the question bank which is shown over here is shared over there. Plus you get ebooks, plus you get tests, okay, plus recorded sessions. And remember, the exams, the question, all of the objective questions are covered. Plus various handouts are distributed in the class. So that's why join it right now. Right now you join it. Okay. Because only 5 days, 6 days are remaining. So join fast. Okay. Now how to join this? Say this. For joining this, go to Adda 24/7. I will always suggest you to go through the app. In the app, you are getting 1% extra using the coin systems. Okay. As you go on collecting the coins, it gives you a advantage of around 1%. Other than the benefit which you are getting others. Okay. See this. Click on JAIIB and CIB. Click on JAIIB October 23. Look at it. JAIIB October 23. Then click on the JAIIB Power Pack batch English. You'll see this online live classes, test series, ebooks, videos, Click on this ebooks. You'll get this RBWM ebook now. Click on this RBWM. You'll see this chapter wise ebooks. So ebooks are available chapter wise plus test series. See this RBWM test series. Click on this. You'll see again. See this mock 1, mock 2. So many mocks are there. So in this next 6-7 days, you do it whatever you can, so that you'll cover this subject and come up with the flying colors. You'll definitely score, I'll tell you, 70 plus. If you follow this class plus this ebooks plus this tests, okay, do whatever you can, but do it now, okay, because this is the only time. Plus now let's look at this this Mahapack. See this Mahapack, JAIIB Mahapack, you can join the Mahapack. In the Mahapack you are getting double validity right now. 80% off is there. So huge discounts are going on. Look at this, 80% off is going on right now. 6 plus 6 months. You buy for 6 months, you get for 12 months. You buy for 12 months, you get for 24 months. And at what fees? 80% off fees. So join accept. How to join this? See this RAM 80. Already this code is applied. Okay. Click on buy now. Done. Now look at this. The fees is already seen as discounted. Click on continue. Then fill in the details. Your name, phone number, then email ID, and just make the payment. Okay. Continue. Make the payment. That's it. And you'll join it. You can join either this class or the Mahapack. I would suggest you to join the Mahapack, because that will be useful for you in future also if any subject remains or something like this. Okay. Or even you can join the batch. 6 days are remaining. Within 6 days you can do many things. You can definitely clear that paper. I'll be back tomorrow at the same time. Remember, tomorrow every day I'm taking the RBWM lectures at 6 a.m. in the morning on YT. 6 a.m. So follow that, everyone.